What is faith? And is faith important in raising one's vibrational level? What do you think? I wanted to read to you the chapter on faith. It's in the Sapiential Discourses, Universal Wisdom, Book 1. It's written by Elliott, Eli Jackson, channeled through Source. All there is, was, and ever shall be. I thought this is a good time to think about faith, what type of faith you have in yourself and the unknown. What shall we say of this? Faith is knowing. It is understanding that which you believe is. Faith instantaneously sees the best and brightest outcome. Faith does not question. Faith accepts and clinches the desired outcome. Faith is a confident understanding or trust in a person, concept, or idea without having what you would call proof. Faith is about your future, even in the face of what you understand to be little or no evidence. Many have stated that faith mainly has to do with theology or religion, yet this is far from the truth. Sometimes it does have to do with an unseen reality or the belief in what you term as a supreme being or us. However, faith is actually reality based on your own spiritual personal insight, experience, and authority. As explained before, the Spirit knows all. Your spirit soul even knows the hour that you will leave your current plane of existence, although most of the time it does not and will not inform the mental of this hour or date. However, there are those of you who have been and will be prepared for death, as you understand the term, due to your mental being informed prior. Martin Luther King was one, and there have been others. Understand that these individuals were in synchronization in at least 3 aspects of the fourfold being. In most cases, this synchronization was within the spiritual, mental, and emotional portions of their beings. Sometimes, however, only in what you would understand as rare cases, the physical portion of one's being is involved or included. Further, in most of the affirmation cases, the physical succumbed to or accepted some kind of dis-ease that in fact could very well have been the cause of death. Thus, these individuals readily embraced the leaving the physical realm. It is our desire that your enclave of foreign ideas of what faith is should be released and this new understanding joined to the mental portion of your being for inclusion of such. We refer to the idea or concept that we are reintroducing to you now for remembrance. Therefore, it is something that you should take hold of. Remember, you are creator, pure and simple. It is, shall we say, fact. Our definition of faith. Faith, as we define it, is additionally trust in your own abilities, a code of ethics, or any standards of merit such as honesty and integrity. Faith is many times demonstrated by promises and engagements and appearances. Faith assures the carrying out of an oath of allegiance to something or someone. Faith has to do, on a positive note, with seeing through to one's obligations. We speak in terms of high vibrational outputs and behaviors, yet faith can, and many times does, have connections to lower vibrational activities. We have full faith that as the mass consciousness is uplifted on your home, your planet, your earth, and love becomes more apparent as the answer to all of you, the aforementioned will disappear. Without faith, humanity is nothing. We're saying that each of you has faith to a certain degree and for certain ideas and concepts. You have to, otherwise you would not be. Even those among you who claim not to believe in us, all there is, was, and ever shall be, have a degree of faith that we are not. It is misguided, but yes, it is faith. Each of you has an unspoken faith that you will take your next breath. We tell you that when that faith erodes, you will not be. Faith is essential. Now, what and who you put your faith in is entirely a different story. it would be most beneficial for you to first place faith within yourself. Know and understand that you are creator, able to have and maintain your wishes and desires. Know and understand that you are us. Believe that you are a portion of the great seen and unseen. Know that you are as wonderful as the clouds in the sky. Understand that you are as majestic as the rivers and the mountains. Know and understand that you are a time traveler and a shapeshifter. Know that you are the sun and the moon, the rock and the hills. Know that you are the flowers and the trees. You are the rain and the darkness as well as the light. Know that you will come back to us sooner or later. Remember, you cannot not return to us. Know that you desire to love and live happily. Have faith that you can be joyous and free in all of your decisions and efforts. Know that you can change any given situation if you but wish to. Faith has been said to be the mental assurance of things not seen. This is true, yet is also assurance of things seen that may be hoped for, dreamed of, and envisioned within your consciousness and subconscious selves. First, your dreams and goals are imagined, then have faith that they comes into play. First, your dreams and goals are imagined, then the faith that they can be comes into play, and then comes into action. There you go. There is preparation for your dreams and goals to come true. And those of you who have thus far obtained such have taken action to see their reality. And so it must be, for nothing is given to you except air and water, unless you give it to yourself. We wish for you to understand your power. You should know, yes, have faith that anything is possible. Yet you should also know that and understand your limitations and have faith that unless they are changed, your dreams may not be. What do we mean by this? Well, if you wish to be a singer but can't carry a note, something must change. If you who desires to sing have faith and thus believe that you can and will be a singer, then steps must be taken to ensure that the song comes from the singer is appreciated. Now with technology, you can enhance your voice and cause it to sound acceptable to the human ear, thus stirring the soul and causing a following of sorts. Nevertheless, if your voice is not worked on or altered somehow, it will not be appreciated or accepted. Thus, are you really a singer of any note? We tell you, if you work on it consistently and persistently, you will become a singer, and that you will have been accomplished through faith, and that will have been accomplished through faith. Now the better question is, shall others have faith that the singer is a singer? We further tell you that if the singer has faith, it will not matter. He or she will be a singer. Remember our Tiny Tim? He was a singer. Faith can be applied to anything, and with belief and action, anything can come to be. That is, of course, unless it is something against the natural laws of the universe. If it is, it might come to be, but not for very long. So taking this into consideration, what do you desire? And whatever it is, just have faith that it can be possible. Take actions to do so, and never doubt. Don't look back. Look at what you're looking to create and create it. And just don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on the questions. Just do and believe and trust and have faith.